is a story that I'm going to tell you about something that happened to me or about someone who I was friends with when I was in high school. And as always, I'm not going to say her name or anything like that due to privacy, but I am going to tell you who she was, who this person was, and who was she like when we first met, you know? I met her in the 11th grade. I was in grade 11 and she was in grade 7. Now, the high school, or the school that I went to, had a range of students from grades 7 to 12. So that's how I knew people in different grades. I was friends with a lot of people in different grades, like grade 8, grade 7, grade 9. I was friends with those people too. They were fun to hang out with, of course. And I kind of thought, why not be a role model to them, you know? Like, encourage them to, you know, enjoy high school or just school in general. One day, I met this girl. She was in the 7th grade, and she thought, well, she heard a lot of good things about me. I can't remember how it was we completely met or became friends or buddies to hang out with, or buddies that hung out, but I do remember meeting her one day during a lunch break, and she thought I was a cool guy to hang out with. And she was like, hey, do you want to join my group? And I'm like, sure, you know, because, again, with the whole role modeling stuff, you know, be a good role model to the 7th graders, like, say, hey, this is high school, this is what I do, it's fun. And, yeah, I hung out with her, and she was fun to hang out with, too. We joked a lot, we talked a lot, and, well, one of the things that we talked about were, like, you know, what are your likes? You know, she likes the show, you know, she likes Big Brother Canada, and I didn't know much about Big Brother Canada at the time. Most things that I would mention with her were, of course, movies or favorite TV show moments. Sometimes we would just hang out in the hallways and talk, and I'd hang out with her group and stuff like that. We would talk just about stuff that she liked. I wanted to get to know her, so I wanted to hear what she liked. Now, I did help her once when it came to a bullying issue. She was bullied at one point, and I told her, you know, it's going to be okay. Bullying doesn't last that long. At one point, she had to leave. Not for a full year, but just for a couple days because of the bullying. And, you know, being so aware about the consequences that comes with bullying, of course I was worried about her. You know, I was like, hey, this is a cool girl. I was getting to know her, all that stuff. And she was okay. Yeah, she was a cool person to hang out with, but as time went on, things started to drift apart. We were still okay buddies. I think there's a difference between buddies and friends. Buddies are, well, in my point of view, personally, my point of view, buddies are people that you'd hang out with now and then. Friends are who you'd hang out with a lot of times. When I saw her again, it was at an event here in town where I live, and we were buddies. She was still a good person to hang out with, and then I asked her what's up, and she said something pretty off color. It wasn't profanity anything. She just, you know, kind of lied to me, saying that there was something going on with her family and it was affecting her, and she had some struggles. And I just remember feeling quite worried, and I just remember not wanting to leave her alone because I was that worried about her. She lied to me, saying that she had become an alcoholic. And of course, you know, coming from a family of caregivers, that made me extremely worried. Eventually, she did tell me that it was all a lie, and, you know, I felt better, of course, but at the same time, I felt kind of hurt, you know, like, this is a girl I hung out with, you know, she was a cool person, I, you know, enjoyed her, I enjoy hanging out with her, and all of a sudden, she's telling me all these lies. I'm like, why would you lie to me like that? Were you trying to see if I was really going to be you really wanted to see if I was a caring person or not or something? Like, I was nervous. And since then, she and I haven't really been speaking to one another. I tried to talk to her once, and she avoided me. I am aware that there are people out there that will say stories or make up things to get a reaction or something. And I also understand that it's really up to people themselves to change. We can encourage them, but at the end of the day, it's up to an individual to change on his or her own. Just like how I support you guys, I support my friends as well. And that's what I'm proud to do, and it's what makes me happy, and it's something that I hope that makes others happy. That's it for today. Catch you later. Mr. Blue is here for you.